and I do this.
Yeah.
Do something.
Among the attendees were many senior political figures, including Israel's Minister of National Security.
ארץ ישראל שלנו. הביתה לכל רחבי רצועת עזה, ליישב, להתיישב, לעודד הגירה ולנצח. עם ישראל חי!
In his youth, Itamar Ben-Gvir had been convicted of incitement of racism. He is himself a settler, but in a sign of the changing times, he now sits in the government of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Presiding over the event was the godmother of the settler movement, Daniela Weiss.
We, the settlement movement, organized this event in order to enhance the practical idea of establishing Jewish settlements in the entire Gaza Strip. We very much encourage and enable the population in Gaza to go to other countries. You will witness how Jews go to Gaza and Arabs disappear from Gaza.
Jewish settlements in Gaza is a very difficult step that demands a lot of work. You have to influence the leftists, the government, the nations of the world, using the magic system, Zionism. You redeem the land, you establish communities, you bring Jewish families, you live Jewish life, and this is how the state of Israel was established. And this is what we want to do in Gaza.
Curious to know roughly how many settlements and outposts you've been, let's say, in some way involved in the establishment
Almost
of.
everyone.
For real?
It's 50 years. You know what it means, 50 years, that I do what I do today? Even if you take Netanyahu now, he's very happy about what we do here and also about our plans to build Jewish communities in Gaza.
Because it's territory that was won in the 67 war, that under the Geneva Convention, transferring a civilian population into a conquered terrain, that's considered a war crime.
What I do here is a war crime.
According
and
to
no
the UN.
Cooperating with the person who committed a war crime.
Well, I'm interviewing you. A viewpoint overlooking the war zone. Daniela had told me she'd signed up 800 families who were ready to move into Gaza. The idea seemed to be to get spiritual buy-in from the two rabbis. One of them was next to speak, Rabbi Dov Lior.
תראו רבותיי, אני לפי עניות דעתי, לפי מה שאני מבין במקורות שלנו, עם הפראים האלה לא היה שלום, אין שלום ולא יהיה שלום. לא שאני לא רוצה שלום, גם אני רוצה שלום. ארץ שייכת אך ורק לעם ישראל, וכל עזה וכל לבנון, כל זה צריכים לשאוף לנקות את הארץ מהרוכבי הגמלים. מי שיברח ברח, מי שלא יברח, לעודד אותו בלשון נקייה, שיברח שם. אפילו אחרי זה גם בכסף, זה יעלה פחות כסף.
So you've been talking about settling, you've talked about displacing, wanting the Palestinians to go. You said to Africa, to Canada, to England, you don't care where. What would be wrong with either a two-state solution or a one-state solution where everyone had the same rights?
We want to have a Jewish state based on Jewish rules, on Jewish values. It's not relationship of neighbors.
Why not?
Because we are two different nations. Different.
I just wonder whether you feel or you're aware that they're really suffering, and there's been settlers rampaging through the area of the West Bank. So there's all this
agitation,
death, tragedy, right?
Tragedy.
When a people is invaded, right, and then put under a military occupation, deprived of their rights, that anger seems to be an understandable response, an appropriate response, because you want the Palestinians to leave. It would be understandable to think of your own people or your own children first, but to think about other people, other children, not at all, that seems sociopathic.
I can...
Doesn't it?
No, not at all. This is normal.